Hi everybody, I'm back. I was not expecting to be jumping on tonight, and clearly my hair is just a mess today. Anyway, um I uploaded, or I'm in the process of uploading, a YouTube video. I don't know which one's going to come out first. The other one's taking a long time to upload. But in that video, it was about alignment and following guidance, forgiveness, things like that, and asking for guidance. In that video, there was a part that came up, and I thought it might have been just for a specific person or a couple of people, about grief and this deep mother grief, in like Mother Earth having grief. And I could not understand what it was about. Really, like I said, I thought it was just somebody, maybe a personal message for somebody. But after thinking about the message that was coming out, which is not obviously not just for you, but for me as well, I decided to meditate and really got some clarity as to what this grief was about. I have a very strong connection with nature. I get a lot of signs. I feel like nature is almost like my role model. For instance, if I'm out of balance, I see imbalances in nature. I have spirit animals that show up, things like that. So I have a very strong connection, and recently have been feeling like this rebirth and being held by Mother Earth. And it was actually a profound meditation that I've had with this connection to Mother Earth. So I sat with that a little bit, and what I was feeling was this grief that Mother Earth is having right now, or it feels to me like Mother Earth is having, is this disconnection from us. This disconnection from the human beings that are walking this planet right now. We have stopped going outside. We have stopped embracing nature. We overutilize resources. They are so out of balance right now. There's just so much disconnect with Mother Earth. There's a lot of people that are still connected and or reconnecting, and I see that a lot. But I think there's a deeper message here. So I figured I would come back on, see if more messages would come out, just to follow up, because it was such a weird kind of, oh, by the way, there's this grief that's coming up. So I'm going to use oracle cards again. Don't worry, that's not the only thing I do to tap into my intuition, but right now it's, I think, helping me practice too. So I have crystals here. I have some of my little trinkets, like I have a little crystal here. I have a snail shell that I picked up along one of my walks. And I just have these little buds that I don't remember what kind of tree it was from. But they really called to me, and so I leave these out, just to kind of bring nature into the home. If you want to start connecting more, maybe you can connect with the plants you have in your home. Open your blinds in the morning and just soak in that sunshine. I have a tree of life wall hanging that I have that's made out of fabrics, natural fabrics, and anything I can do just to bring more nature inside. It really just fulfills me, makes me feel more whole. So I did choose the Sacred Forest Oracle, and interestingly, on the inside of the box it says, "Enter a secret dimension to discover the truth of your soul." And yesterday I went on a walk, and I really felt like I was getting like a meditation was coming through, and signs and all this stuff, and it did feel like I was almost in a different place, and it was magical, wonderful. So let's just take a moment and feel what it feels like when we are connected with Mother Earth. You want to close your eyes, feel your feet grounded, Roots growing out of the bottom down into Mother Earth, firmly, strongly grounding you, connecting you with her. And your arms, head reach up high into the sky, connecting with you, with Source and all that is. Feel that sunlight shining down on you, down through your entire being, down through your head, shoulders, back, your legs, down through your feet into the ground. Allow any emotions just to flow by like the river. Thoughts drift on by like the air flowing in the breeze. Your heart is warm, radiates like the fire of the sun, shines bright for all to see. Okay. Let's see what she has for us. Mother Earth, what is it that you would like us to know at this time? How can we rebuild this connection with you? Okay. So 3 cards came out: Reflecting Pool, Butterfly Spirit, and Dragon. The reflecting pool is all about stillness. And I think when we are standing by water, and maybe this is a sign for some of us to go out and be by water, just look into the water, see if you can connect. See yourself in the water. See yourself connecting. Allow the stillness of the water, especially right now if it's frozen, just to remind you that with all the chaos in the world, you too can be still. For it is within this stillness that our wings are growing, we are taking flight, we are transforming. The coldness of this winter is preparing us for the warmth of spring and summer, when we are going to be evolving into whatever journey this next chapter has for us. This could be journeys with relationships, careers, family, friends, whatever it is for you. There's new chapters coming, and this stillness is preparing us for this. The Dragon. Oh, how I love this card. This reminds you that there is magic to be found everywhere. Do you remember when you were a little kid and believed in dragons and fairies? Or maybe you still do. Tap into that magic. No matter what you believe, just tap into the magic. That's where the miracles happen. I bought flowers for myself the one time just to kind of fancy up the place, make it feel lively and whatever, because I like my daughter and I like flowers. But they're still sitting. I have yellow flowers still sitting on my windowsill, and they've dried in this like fun little way where they kind of just look like dewdrops hanging. And it's it just brings a sense of fun back into the boring routine of dishes. So just remember this power and then start looking for that power when you are out in nature. Look for that magic. There might be something with the new full or the full moon coming up too. Maybe maybe some of this power is going to be growing a little stronger in this full moon. Or the magic. We'll have to wait and see. If you are living in a place where you feel you're disconnected, it's strongly coming across. Really try to bring nature inside. You can buy those little fountains, house plants. Again, open your blinds, things like that. Music. Okay, so music, you can play soothing sounds, nature sounds, things like that. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah. Thicket of thorns, uncertainty. Perhaps we've been disconnected with nature because we are afraid of the power that it holds. When we are one with nature, we are one with ourselves. If we are afraid of the power that nature holds or the signs that it's giving us, there's something within us that may be scary. And it may be scary because what happens when we all live in our power? At one time, we were told that was scary. At one time, we were told that it was wrong. But if you look closer, look at the magic. The butterflies, the deer, the beautiful light. That's waiting for all of us. We are all stronger together when we are in our power. There is nothing scary about that because we are all be living from a heart space and we're not going to want to hurt other people. We're not going to want to hurt Mother Nature. And it's coming kind of tying into the other message that's uploading right now. When we're in our power, we are connected with others. And it is through those connections, those true divine connections, soul level connections, that we bring the most light back into this world. We are merging the spiritual with the physical. I'm going to say it with a little apprehension, but it's all about honest communication, right? There is a connection between science and spirituality. It all comes full circle. And when we start unifying all of this, magic really does happen. Okay. Bluebell Fairy, gratitude, which is kind of the sense I was getting from my flowers, which are yellow, by the way, not bluebells. And Dragonfly Spirit, change. Our gratitude is going to help our change. As we move into this next chapter, as we're learning how to blend all of these perspectives together. We have to be grateful. We don't have to be, but really that we do. We have to be grateful for all of life lessons. We have to be grateful for all of everybody's different viewpoints on anything. Grateful that there is something for everybody because we truly are individual and unique. But we're also made in, and this will resonate for some people, I'm hearing the image and likeness of God. So this divine purpose or this soul mission we have, this inner desire, passion for life, whatever you want to call it, whatever you're longing for, or this, what you think you're here to do, it's going to shine even brighter when we're accepting of that in ourselves. And when we're accepting of that in ourselves, we are accepting of that with everybody else. And then there's this harmony and peace and balance where we just kind of flow like that river, flow and meet up with the people that are going to help us on the next stage, or we can provide help for them. It's just this really beautiful balance, and synchronicities just kind of flow, and you're in the right place at the right time talking to the right person. It's so much ease and grace when you're in that kind of state. And that really feels like what we're moving into. Let me see if there's one more. Ooh, hello. Beauty and prosperity. I think they speak for themselves. You are beautiful. What you have to offer the world is beautiful. Mother Nature is here to show you and be an example to you for that beauty. There is beauty in the destruction. There is beauty in the birth, rebirth. And there is beauty in the blooming. Yeah. And wouldn't it all be nice, once we're all blooming, to feel so prosperous? Look at some of the most beautiful natural areas of the world. It just feels prosperous. And that's not just money. That's like prosperous. You're thriving. You're happy. You just feel unstoppable in a good way. Again, all in balance. But it's all there. It's all there. Okay. I just could keep on going tonight. Wow. I said it earlier, there is a lot of energy coming all at once. I was initially thinking I would do regular messages on this channel, but I will tell you that we all right now need time to integrate the energies that we're receiving. There's a lot of purging going on, healing, rebalancing, and then just new understandings of life and such. So give yourself time. Again, go with that flow for yourselves too. All right. Yeah. Fire spirit energy. When you're in that flow, you just kind of, how can I put it? You just kind of get natural energy. When you're in that alignment, it just is there. You get excited, you get bursts of energy that will, you just have to stay with the cycles of your own energy. That is the most, when start feeling, sorry, my screen froze again. Utilize, and so when you can, okay, let me back up. When you connect with Mother Nature, she has her own cycles. Those cycles show us our own cycles. So right now, winter, hibernation, being still, and when you follow the natural cycle, and our cycles are different. There's certain times where we want to hibernate, or we want to, like I said, integrate all that energy and just kind of stay still. And then there's times where we want to start acting. That energy comes naturally. We are not a society that's been created on following these natural cycles. We set our alarms to wake us up. We go to work at a specific time. We take our kids to activities. Everything is planned and scheduled. That's not how Mother Nature works, and that's really not how we work. We are all connected. So it's really time to start following that energy that's naturally inside of us. And boy, can she manifest with that. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have all a great night. I'm getting tired. I need to get to bed myself. Have a great night. I will see you next time. Bye.